Hello and welcome to the Heatwave right here on QTV. So glad you could join me. My name is Charlie, and of course, you know, on this show we bring you nothing but the very best of your local entertainers right here on the show. And don't forget, you can actually continue to be part of the conversation on our Facebook page. It's QTV Zambia, but as well tweet us using the hashtag the Heatwave. Now today, my guest is a special one. I always have special guests every week, but you know, Zambian music has been undergoing transformation, and over the past few years, we've witnessed the change of sound in terms of Zambian music. And at the forefront is the young artists that are actually coming to change the game. And one of them that's been instrumental about this, guess what? I just saw his video on Facebook and I was like, I need to find this guy. I need to bring him on the show because it's too good to be Zambian. How you doing, bro?
Fine, bro. How are you?
I'm great. J-Eazy, thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate, man. And I really need to commend your great works that you're doing.
Thank you for having me.
Right about now, yeah. So for a lot of people that really don't know who you are, myself inclusive, like you just popped up from nowhere, and I'm just like, okay. So who is J-Eazy?
Oh, J-Eazy is an Afropop and dancehall artist. Started doing my music in 2010, but then professionally in 2015.
Right.
Yeah, so I've been there for some time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool stuff. So now, when did you get into, like, commercially decided to get into music? Like,
in 2015, because I started music as a producer. I used to produce, just used to make beats.
Yeah.
Then, as time went on, I decided to be on the mic now. I started to start recording my music. That was in 2015.
So you've been behind the scenes producing people. Which artists have you produced?
No. Not people's music, my own
Your
stuff.
own music?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a few friends.
Okay, so a few friends come along and then you produce the beats and all of that.
Yeah.
But then you decided like, okay, now I think I need to get out of the shell
and do
do my thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, great stuff. So do you write your own music?
Yeah, I do write my own songs. I do write my own music.
Okay.
And usually what happens is that when I'm making my beats, that's when my ideas come in for the songs.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to, you know, write my own songs while I'm doing beats.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So from the time you started, who have you collaborated with, and what are some of the songs that are out there that people need to look out for?
Well, I've worked with Oscillation.
Yeah.
I've worked with Drifter Trek. I've worked with Tishon. I've worked with Tilo. I've worked with Makitu. I've worked with Pilato. Yeah, those are some of the artists I've worked with.
Okay, so relatively, I would say, not in the music industry, but as an artist, you're relatively new. How have you been finding it so far?
Well, it's been rough, but we're slowly getting there. Yeah, it's been rough, of course, but we're getting there. We're getting there day by day. Of course, we would have a situation. I could have a situation where, you know, you try to talk to a big artist, like jump on your song and they'll say, no, I'm busy, I'm in the studio right now. I'll call you when I finish recording my album or whatever.
When I'm free.
Yeah, I'll call you. And you know, when a big artist says that, they can never call you.
Yeah, they never call.
They never call.
Yeah.
So I've been having those problems, and also finances, like going to the studio, going to a proper studio and recording my songs. Having those problems. So it's been rough, but we're slowly getting there. At least people have now started recognizing our music and appreciating our craft. So good.
Exactly. And what a time to actually come out as a young artist, because this time around, Zambian music, the way it's structured is that most of your fans here in Zambia are also exposed to music that is coming in from the outside. So it's competition. If Chris Brown releases a song, it's a competition to you, because your fans actually listen to Chris Brown at the same time.
Yeah.
So I want to get it from you. What makes a good song to you as a producer, as an artist? What is a good song? What components should a song have for you to call it, wow, it's a good song?
Of course, perfect beat.
Yeah.
The melody and the lyrics.
Yeah.
But these days people usually just vibe with the beats. They usually don't get to, you know, listen to the message behind the song. So long the beat is bumpy, they are able to bounce to it, then they're good to go. But a good song has got a good beat, lyrics, and a perfect melody.
Yeah.
According to me.
All right. So far, I think you have actually worked with Makitu, is it?
Yeah.
That song is absolutely amazing. See, I'll tell you what. The time I was listening to that song, I was actually from work.
Okay.
And one of my friends was actually playing it on the radio. Mm-hmm. And when I listened to it, I just said, like, dude, I need that song. Please send it to me. Who's this guy? You know what I mean? Your sound is so unique. Like, what defines your type of music?
I usually listen to a wide range of music. I listen, except rumba. But I listen to.
Why though?
I don't know. I'm just not moved by rumba.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anyone, but I don't listen to rumba. I listen to a wide variety of music. So I get my inspiration from those kind of the kind of music I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how did you come about working with Makitu? How did the idea begin? Was it his? Was it yours? Did you call him? Did he call you?
It was my idea in the first place because I recorded the song, I think, was it 2016?
Yeah.
I recorded the song late 2016. Then in 2017, I was thinking of who I can put on the song because I had already talked to him to be on my song. Then he agreed, but I just didn't have the song that I could give him so that he puts a verse on it.
Mm-hmm.
So then after recording I kept it for some time. Then somewhere around February 2017, I thought, let me sample him this song.
Yeah.
So I sent him the song which I had already recorded with 2 verses on it. Then he said, this is dope. I would love to be. Let me jump on it. So then he told me to send him the mix down.
Yeah.
So I sent it to him. He recorded it. A week later he sent me the mix down of his verse.
Yeah.
So then it happened just like that.
Absolutely great. And the video also came out, I think, not long ago. How has it been doing so far?
It's been doing good.
Yeah.
It's been doing good.
Enjoying the response, right?
Yeah, the response is overwhelming, except that we are not... it's hard to push it outside Zambia, like to have it on international TV stations.
Yeah, what's so hard about that? Because I think this is a time when a lot of young artists are actually breaking away and going on the international, continental and global platforms, and we're able to be recognized at that Zambia. But what's so hard with that though?
It's all about connection.
Yeah.
You have to be connected to someone for you to get there. Like, those people can't come and look for you to say, we need you. Of course, that might happen, but not at the moment. So you need to get to them. But how do you get to them?
No matter how good the song is.
No matter how good the song is, you have to follow them. And even if you follow them, you need to be connected to them.
Yeah.
You see? So I don't have a connection to those guys. Of course, I have their email address. So I've sent my video to some of the TV stations outside Zambia.
Yeah.
And they haven't given me feedback yet. So I'm still waiting. But if I had a proper connection, obviously my video would have been
happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
So are you therefore saying that most of these Zambian artists we see on these international platforms have the direct connection today?
I feel so. I feel they have a direct connection.
Have you collaborated with any of them to see if probably your videos could actually also get... I'd love to see you on an international TV station, because tell you what, your videos are absolutely great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've collaborated, like the Ayunomo song, I collaborated with Makitu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I submitted that video to Trace TV, and I received some funny response. So it wasn't able to air on Trace Africa, but I'm still, they told me to keep on submitting my videos, so I'm still submitting.
Yeah, the idea is never to stop.
Never to stop until we get there.
Yeah. So for you, what are you working on right now? Is it an EP? Is it an album? And if so, when are you expecting to have it ready for the market?
Well, at the moment, I'm just working on my name. I want to put my name out there, so I'm just doing singles so that people can get to know more about me. Maybe that's when I can do an EP. Mm-hmm. But looking on the way things are moving, I think we are moving at a good pace, and I might just have an EP by the end of this year, looking at the way things will be.
Right.
But at the moment, I'm just doing singles.
Okay. So for you who just started, like, I think 2-3 years ago, getting into the studio and actually putting your music out there, there's artists that have been in the industry for so long, they've actually never even had a song that has gone on radio. What does it take for somebody who's just starting up to be able to differentiate yourself and be there where people can actually recognize you and appreciate your talent?
Well, firstly, you need to have a vision. You need to have passion for what you do. If you have passion, no matter how much you're blocked, you still pass through that and, you know, overcome and get yourself where you want to be. So even when I started music, I never had a chance to be on TV like this, or to be on radio. Like, DJs used to refuse my songs, like, you're fakey. So, you know, it's all about being persistent. Once you have that fighting spirit, you get there.
Right.
So just be focused and, you know, have a passion, have a vision. What do you want to achieve? Do just that, and things will just keep flowing.
Yeah. But obviously you still face challenges, right?
Yeah, I'm still facing. Even big artists do face challenges. So it's all about levels. Like, challenges never end. Even those who've made it in the industry, like they still have challenges. But of course, the challenges, they have a few. So challenges are still there, and we're still pushing. Never stop. Just keep on pushing.
Absolutely. I found your song with Marky 2, You Know Me, a little bit crazy and interesting at the same time. I love the story. What do you talk about in the song before I actually check out the video?
Well, You Know Me. The song talks about the situation where you are in a relationship with some girl and you find that you're just putting in things, like you're investing in that relationship and not getting anything out of that. So you tend to wonder, like, is this person normal? Because I put in this, I try to fix this relationship, but she's not seeing it all. All she wants is to receive and not give out. So, like, are you normal? All right, let's check it out right here on the Heatwave. I'm chatting with J-Eazy. We'll be back after the show break.
J-Eazy, yo, best freshest name in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And we Marky 2. So you wanna chop my money and go? You know me? Eat my money and go? You know me? I got the money, you got the body, so give me what I want. I got the money, you got the body, I'll give you what you want. Butter system, butter system, butter system, butter. You need butter system, butter system, butter system, butter. Tell me something, why you only love me for money? Every time that we link up, it's all about money. You lie to my eye, no need see how can we do. What kind of love is this? What kind of love is this? Do you really love me? Where? Do you really love me? I wanna let you know I'm a human being like you. I need some loving. You're not my controller. You're not my controller. So you wanna chop my money and go? You know me? Eat my money and go? You know me? I got the money, you got the body, so give me what I want. I got the money, you got the body, I'll give you what you want. Butter system, butter system, butter. Dopest freshest name in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And Marky 2. You need butter system, butter system, butter system, butter.
You gonna dig this?
Look, butter system, butter. Ngofuna kudache mafuni pansi wakata. Ata ulepata na kupata. Ifila nalitamba poso naliswata. Amarao ndia savana. Yonsa yole mwana kwa chinadi kwa nane mumano. I think you are mistaken. Twice shy, once beaten. Mubili obe utantike pasiti geni. So bounce back baby kwa timule again. Nowadays I'm a gelo ema kuruku. Badi shiba matidiki ya mutubuku. But I'm not that type of guy. I can read through your lines and tell when you lie. I tell me sorry pulizi. I'm on my busy ways of talking wa pussy.
You wanna chop my money and go?
Mwebe aleke fyo yo ka.
You know me?
Eat my money and go?
You know me?
I got the money, you got the body, so give me what I want. I got the money, you got the body, I'll give you what you want. Butter system, butter system, butter system, butter. You need
Butter system butter. Butter system butter. Butter system butter. This love is a two thing, so you gotta put in something. This love is a two thing, so you gotta put in something. I need my phone and I need convela komushe. Iyo tupi yako, si mateko. And you use a chab and you put it little. I want your body. You use a chab and you put it little. Nine and sweko. Why you sting your body? After chopping my money. Mama today. All them when I go. So you wanna chop my money and go. You know me? Eat my money and go. You know me? I got the money, you got the body, so give me what I want. I got the money, you got the body, I'll give you what you want. Butter system butter. Butter system butter. Butter system butter. You need butter system butter. 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 You need butter system butter. Butter system butter. Butter system butter. J-Eazy.
Dopest, freshest name in the game, ladies and gentlemen. MK Makidu.
Sugar Sounds. Oh yeah.
Jazzy Boy production, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely beautiful record. That one was that your first single?
No. That was, I don't know. I don't even know, because I had released a couple of songs before I did Ayunomo.
Yeah. Okay.
So it wasn't my first single.
All right. Awesome stuff. So now let's talk about, because I've noticed like your sound is so distinct. Even the next song that we're going to check out, Love Portion, the newest video, your sound is somewhat different. How did you decide to differentiate yourself and just have this unique sound? Because I can tell that's J-Eazy music.
Well, I started off as a rapper. Then after that, I was still looking for my sound, like my perfect sound.
Yeah.
And from being a rapper, I started doing R&B music, like with a small voice.
Yeah, that's
Then I said, okay, this is not working for me. Let me try to, brand myself in a different way.
Yeah.
So then I found this other, how can I say, this other style that I have.
Yeah.
And I felt, this can do for me. If I can mix my R&B skills with this can work together.
Mm-hmm.
So then I decided to brand myself in that way.
Yeah. Where do you draw your inspiration from to sit down and pen down a song? Obviously, maybe locally we'll start with.
I'm not usually, what can I say? I'm not really inspired by someone. Even when I'm doing my own songs, I just look at something that can happen. Like sometimes I write my songs according to what I see happening in the community, or according to what I have experienced. That's the way I write my songs. But I've been a big fan of Exile. I've been following him since I was young. So he's played a very big role in my career.
Yeah. That's really awesome. And I can tell you that Exile is actually one of the, I think, legendary artists so far I could point at and say, hey, they actually played an instrumental role in shaping a lot of people's lives and careers as well. So I think that is totally awesome. So let's talk about Zambian music in general. Right now, where are we as an entertainment industry in terms of Zambian music? You being a stakeholder in the industry as well.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. Like, it's really tough. Like for us who are just coming up, it's very hard for us to get there and to be on the same level with big artists. You find that there would be a show, maybe let me just say MTN will organize a show, they only call those big names.
Yeah.
you won't find any upcoming artist. Like, they don't want to groom.
Do you feel there's anything wrong with that?
Yeah, everything is wrong with that. We need exposure. We have good music.
Yeah, but if a big company is going to invest into an event, they probably want to bring headline artists that are going to bring back their money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, but then if they're going to call an artist that just recorded their first single yesterday, I think that becomes a problem because they're not going to they're looking at the business aspect of it. I'm just saying. I don't know if you look at it in that way also.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But then, even if they put up those big artists there, they should be someone they would love to, to groom, like, this is good talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be those kind of artists on their set, even when they're putting up those lineups for the artists to perform at their shows. They should be those kind of people. But you find that they only be big artists. Then where are we going? It's like they're not looking at the future. We are the future, and they're supposed to give us platform for us to showcase our talents.
Yeah.
You see? So even when they have big artists, they should be those other guys who are just coming up, like, they feel like
the curtain raisers just to open the show and all of that.
Yeah, exactly that. Because we are the future. Those big artists won't be there like 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Their music will fade. But who are they going to run to? It's us.
Yeah.
So they should give us that opportunity to showcase our stuff, like our music there, and help us get exposure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't you artists talk about these things in your little WhatsApp groups or in your associations and stuff, just to make sure the stuff changes like that?
We do, but things don't change. Things don't change. They're just the same. Like, if you look at the big shows that we have in Zambia, let's say Mr. Easy's show, the recent one. Most of the artists who were there, like from Zambia, are big artists. No upcoming was there. But we have upcoming artists who are doing really good music, but they're not given an opportunity to showcase their talent.
Yeah.
Which is a bad thing. They should be. Even if I don't have a video or playing on Trace TV or ZNBC or anywhere, even here, but if they know my song and they feel it's good, they should be, they should give me that chance to showcase my talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. I feel you. So, for what is the future for Zambian music right now? Because it looks like every single time you wake up, there's a new wave of sound that is going on. Okay. And I think that's the reason why I've had conversations with a couple of big artists. They're saying, you young artists have come to spoil Zambian music. You just want to sound like everybody else and all of that. And they're not really finding the space to be and all of that. What would be your reaction to that, though?
Wow, it's crazy. Time is changing. Like, even the music is changing. There was a time when there was Dunka. Like, every artist would come up and do a Dunka song, and it would be a hit. Yeah. So music is changing. As for me, I'm following what's changing. Like, what are people listening to? Of course, I have a genre where I'm comfortable with. Like, if I do this type of music, I do it perfectly.
Yeah.
But then, someone out there will never like it, because that's not what they want. That's what I do properly, but that's not what someone wants to listen to.
Right.
So you look at what's trending. Like, what are people listening to? You sit down. You look at the market. Then you go into the studio. Okay, let me do this kind of music, because this is what is like at the moment. You find that Afropop is winning. Afropop dancehall is winning, because people want to dance.
Yeah.
People want to dance, and there's no way you can go into the studio and do an album with songs that just go like no.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work like that. And it also comes down to the kind of audience that you want to target.
Yeah.
That's how you do your music.
So do you feel the older guys have failed to fit in the trends, or like it's too fast paced for them to catch up?
Wow, that question. Somehow I feel so. I feel they are failing to catch up. Yeah.
So what do they need to do then? come to you guys and say, hey, how you doing it? Or maybe you go to them and say, Wakamba, with your voice, I think you can do well in this type of...
No, like what usually happens is that, you know, you've seen like big artists trying to work with these young artists.
Yeah.
Because they want to get ideas from them. Right. You can, you know, that's recently I received a call from someone, some big artist. He was like, I want you to write a song for me because of this other song I did. Mm-hmm. So he loved it and he was like, I want you to do a song for me. I want you to write a song for me. So they know what's trending. They know what sound is there, what sound they need to take.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes they can call you, like, write for me, or do a chorus for me, or do a verse for me, just to add that feel, like the new vibe to the song.
Yeah.
They can do what they do, like what they are comfortable with, but they still need that urban vibe, the new vibe to the song.
So what would be your advice then for you, J-Eazy? Because I know there's a lot of artists that haven't been able to come back to the market because you guys are like just on fire, man, out of control. What could be your advice to some of the big guys that would want to probably come back in the industry with another hit song?
Of course, they've had hit songs before,
mm-hmm.
and probably if they were going to do the same song, like the same type of songs, which were hits, I don't think they could be hits even today.
Right.
So they should look out, they should check out the market, like what's trending, what are people listening to, and maybe try to do something like that. Try to do something similar.
Right.
I like the B-Flow song.
Yeah, the new B-Flow song.
That beat is like, it's
the fresh arrangement. That's what's going on.
Yeah, that's what is going on. And I like his direction like that.
Yeah,
I like it.
All right. So as we roll out now, I gotta let you go, and we're gonna be closing with your video, Love Portion, the new song. Let's talk about that song for a little bit. What inspired that song?
That was a personal experience.
Is it?
That was a personal experience. There was this chick I used to, to like a lot, but she was a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Then the moment I tried to, reach to her and say that, tried to propose to her, she was like, no, you're my friend. You're my friend. You're more like a brother to me.
Friend zone. Oh, yeah,
friend zone.
That hurts.
You're like a brother to me. This can happen. We can't work it out like that. So that inspired me to do the song.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome stuff. And for those people that would actually want to stay up to date with you, how can they reach you? Probably on social media?
Yeah, for those who are just getting to know more about, just getting to know about J-Eazy, search for me on Facebook. That's JAE space IZZY. You can also follow me on Instagram at J-Eazy, 1 at the end, numero 1. You can also follow me on Instagram at J-Eazy and also on Snapchat at J-Eazy on this.
All right, J-Eazy, stay shining.
Thanks, man.
We're closing with the song. Here's Love Portion from J-Eazy. Until next week, this has been Charlie, and thank you so much for joining me. Until then, it's bye-bye.
Just want to say, genius got minus touch.
You know what we're rocking with, baby.
Hey, J-Eazy on this. Give me love portion. Get them friends on me. I don't wanna ride solo. I don't wanna ride solo. Everywhere you got follow. Everywhere you got follow. We've been friends for too long, and I feel I can handle this. Give me heart just telling me you are the one. I don't wanna ride solo. I don't wanna ride solo. Everywhere you got follow. Everywhere you got follow. Give me love push. Yeah. Give me love portion. Put them friends on me. Give me love portion.
I want to make you my wife. Friends on, you are my type. All I'm moving, we should make it a story. Baby, my type.
Listen, girl, it's you and me. Nobody else I see. My friends and feel it, they're telling me they wish they could roll like me. You're telling me like you're just a friend. Me love you so much. I wish you knew how I feel for you. You more than just a friend. I wish you feel like me. Give me your love, baby. I love the way you are. Girl, I wanna make you mine. I don't wanna ride solo. I don't wanna ride solo. Everywhere you got for you. Everywhere you got for you. Give me that push on. Yeah. Give me that push on. Say don't friends on me. Give me that push on me.
I wanna make you my wife. Friends on, we were my type. All I'm a movie, we should make it a story. We baby my type, yeah.
I don't wanna ride solo, I don't wanna ride solo. Everywhere you got for you, everywhere you got for you. Give me that push on it, yeah. Give me that push on it. Girl, don't friends on me. Give me that push on it.
I wanna make you my wife. Friends on, we were my type. All I'm a movie, we should make it a story. We baby my type, yeah.
Give me that push on it.